All right. Let's set up the thing for next week. All right, let's go. Where do I put this stuff, and why doesn't it show up for me? Oh, should I be doing it this way? Hold on. Let's try it. Let's try it. Who's my next opponent? Next opponent is Kyle. What does Kyle have? Missed one. We got Kyle. Landorus. Megalophony. Jirachi. Oof. Rina. Raikou. Chandelure. Gigalith. Late round Mamoswine's cool. And base Rotom's interesting. That's a form, right? Like Rotom can't hold even. This is Z, and who else is Z? Hydreigon. All right. So let's look at the matchup. Elite 2. Oh, that's sick. That works. Okay. This whole chart confuses me. I still, like, I understand, but I don't understand. Lando Lapros Prim. different things. All right. So one, Amoonguss is immediately not as good because he has grass type. I feel like I don't know. All right. Any immediate thoughts looking at this? Miku! W. I did damage! I did damage! I was so worried I wasn't going to be able to make progress. And then I one-tapped 5 Pokemon. What a crazy way to start the season. Yeah, Clouded sent this one to me. I figured I should peek ahead, because one thing I learned from this match is to prep twice, at least. Because I prepped yesterday, and my prep was garbage. And I knew that, but I didn't know how to fix it. So I went to bed, and when I tried to fall asleep, my brain thought of all the different ways that my prep was terrible. I thought of 50 different ways that I was going to lose. And I had no solutions. I went to bed. Fell asleep. I woke up, and I had solved some of them. I knew what I needed to do to give myself at least a chance to play the game straight up. And it was fun. I think he had matchup, but so I leaned into, I just said Hurricane's gonna hit, sleep turns are gonna go my way, and then if that happens, I can outplay and win. That was fun. Super fun. Oh, snap. Let me see if I'm dropping frames. No, I'm not. No drop frames. It's tough, Miku. I often fall behind your stream. I think we're just so far apart that it happens naturally. So I want to just have like a concept of how to even approach this team. And then I'm going to get into some... What's up, Axel, by the way? Sorry, I don't think I said hi there. Oh, yeah, sometimes the ads get all jacked up. Alright, Flash Fire and Flame Body is annoying. And Infiltrator, but I ran 0 screens or sub, so I doubt that's a thing. What am I afraid of on this team? I guess it's just Megalop hitting the giant delete button, right? Like, that's the scary thing. Let's look at Megalop moveset. Let's delete these guys. Megalop, 135 speed, but I want to see the moves. Oh, it gets Encore too. Oof. Oh, we gotta watch out for Encore stuff. Alright, I always look at status moves first. Healing Wish is against the rules, right? I think that one's not allowed. Yachi Ments should be helpful. Yeah, Men's move pool is not it though. I thought when I picked up Mens that it was a great pick in the draft, and then I looked at it for prep this week and was like, you're a bum. So we'll see. But Scrappy Lop definitely looking a little scary. You're always physically attacking. Last Resort is funny too. Right? It could totally be like fake out Last Resort. Why don't people do that? Fake out Last Resort Megalop? You were able to watch. Thank you. Thank you for the GG. Appreciate it. Zach, I am who I am. Zach Ape. I do think that Ape had the worst matchup into the team. But let me be entirely honest. I thought I was gonna live. If he was max attack adamant, which should not have been, he should have been Jolly Max speed. But if it was max attack adamant, it killed 75% of the time. If he was max attack Jolly, which is what I think he was, I was dead 25% of the time on high jump kick, picked and crit. Sorry, picked and hit. So I didn't think I was zacking, but it was cool. And I still think it was the best. If I'm going to switch, that's the right switch, because I knew that I didn't want to drop one of my Latios answers. This thing is scary. So what, you have to deal with, like, you have to play around high jump kick potential. You have to play around, it can do brick break stuff, or it could just fake out Last Resort. That's crazy output. 136. It isn't, I mean, I just did Mega Medi. This is less damage than that. I should be okay. Do I have normal resists though? Like, that doesn't usually matter, but I've got double. Oh, I have double intimidate, doesn't even matter. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I think Ape is good into Lop. I think Ape's good into a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I'm looking at, this is my next week matchup, and I just want to get an idea. Yes, Retaliate's a good shout. I saw that. I've watched all the matches. I'll watch back this one specifically, because I think it was a Lando lead, but it wasn't rocks. It was like attack and just killed something. So maybe we have an aggressive player out there. We have a lot of non-intimidatable things. So I think if these mons come, none of them are going to be intimidated. I think just like last week, I think that Feraligatr looks pretty good. Feraligatr hits everybody at +1 and is going to outspeed everyone that's not scarfed. Slowbro is really good into Megalophony. So Slowbro can do some like future sight stuff. Right, so if I want to do like Slowbro plus Sylveon, that's gonna create some nasty pins for Hydreigon, where like if either somebody else has to take the psychic move, or they just have to give me Hydreigon. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, Fortress is probably pretty solid into Lopunny. Does Lopunny get Fire Punch? It does. Okay. All right, that's good enough. I just wanted to get a look. I'm not really planning on drafting tonight. If anyone wants reacts to draft, I'm down. Mine, others, doesn't matter. I think you guys all caught mine, so that would be redundant. But any matches you didn't see that you want to see, I can play live. Shout out Ben. Ben graduated. He is a graduate. He moved out of my town and into Washington State. But he sent me a gift. This is a blown glass Ben XC original that I just received today with a lovely note. What's up, T-Gamer? We love Ben. Ben will be missed. The only man in the scene who knows my full legal name. Oh, that's not true. I think one other person knows. Dude, there was a handwritten note. He's such a nice guy. Ben is he is the GOAT. Ben is the GOAT. All right. By the way, hello, Jay. Good to see you. W week 1. Actually, I'm going to replay Jay's because I forget how your match went. I remember being impressed with the season-to-season improvement, and I wanna go watch that guy back. Let me go pull that up. All right. Draft. What was this? Unnerve. And I struggle with Odin. I think Odin is a good player in our division. All right. You guys see that well? That looks pretty good. T-Tar Sand Exca, right out of the V-Cult book. Rocks lead. Thank you, Gongi. Hello. You must defeat Harry. You must. Happy Saturday, Honk. You refuse to draw Harry. That's excellent. Tater. Oh, I remember my favorite part about this. I don't know if you realized, Jay, but there was one move at the end that I was stoked about. Get the Swords Dance on Levitate. Disguise busted, but now we have a billion attack. And we switch out. What? That's a huge live by Lando. I wanted to draft Eel and then Odin got him. I think Eagle is sneaky good in this format. There are so few slow pivots. Nice Tyranitar switch in. Pursuit. Mummy. Tyranitar's just like going down here, right? Back to Lottie. So like, what's the win con? Is the win con Exca in sand? Because it doesn't quite feel like it. Ice Beam Psychic. What do you do here? Vegas. Oh, that must be. Is that? It can't be AV. That did nothing. I did not think the sleep helped. Like, I know why you want to rest to heal up, but like, he gave you a free setup from anybody. And then you lived, hit him, took the rough skin. This was cinema. Jay, were you EV'd to live that? I was also hoping that Latias was like Calm Mind here. That would have been sick. Call the Willow? Well, even if he wasn't EV'd, if he just knew. This was a funny 1v1. What's up, Marky? I'm doing great. And then Rapid Spin for kill is great. If only Rapid Spin got rid of whatever here. This was a huge Willow miss. I don't think it would have ended up mattering. Oh, it would have, because you would have died to that Brick Break. But the Mummy turning off Beast Boost is so sick. The no Beast Boost ended the battle because he needed to steamroll from there. And then I think that was Hidden Power Fire, so it didn't matter anyway. But right, Outspeed plus Hidden Power Fire means GDs, unless it was Beast Boost speed, which I think Kartana can be. Is Mega Gallade faster than Kartana? I don't know the speed tiers. It's pretty fast. That was sick though. Oh, so it was over like 4 turns ago. Do I want to see some BS? Yes, I do, Miko. I will do some battles because it is still a run and bun stream, but I'm in no hurry. What's up, Z? What are you thinking, Miku? What are you thinking? Your draft match? I don't remember yours at all. I've watched every draft match so far. I am like all in on the draft this season. But I do not remember what happened. Every Miku draft match tends to be pretty high octane. I have too many windows open. I'm so lost. Lost in the sauce. Cameron's was crazy. Over Sketty. I do remember. Okay. That Sketty got coached by the rest of Unnerved, which has how do you know that you had a tough outing when that happens? Leech Seed in the substitute. Let's go. Frame 1. We're steering. We're steering. Then we take a crit Psychic. Oof. And we protect. Could you imagine? Yeah, protect on some disaster. Like, what did protect do? What did protect do? And in fairness, he switched on an immunity, so if he had switched on that, it actually didn't matter as bad as it looked. and then the pursuit with no berry or whatever. Oh, like you gotta stay in. That's I guess that's why Drapion is so important. Volt switch into immunity for Tao. I mean, it just like Miku. I feel like this feels like you're picking on him. Like this is, week one first try. You just beat them up. Yeah. Yeah, it seems pretty clear that Sketty so far is just like deciding what move he thinks you're going to click as opposed to like thinking about what might he click and what's good into that in general. I don't think luck had anything to do with this. I mean, no, like this was the first time he like actually damaged an opponent, and then he switched out. I don't even know, does Cobalion outspeed Gliscor? I don't know that one either. I don't know speed tiers naturally. I only learn them as I approach the week. And you got rocks up on his side. This Starmie does so much damage, by the way. That was not the Hydro Pump here, but I was impressed by the Starmie damage output. Is this analytic on Switch, or is this something else happening? Oh, the defense boost. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Yeah, crazy damage. But like, oof, 6-0, man. 6-0. Cinema. Felt you needed him for later for Coffin. I guess with the rest, you legitimately could run out of damage for the thing, which makes sense. I had a similar one in mind. I had Dragon Dance up for Alligator above 50% but toxic, and it one-shot the rest of the team. I mean, obviously he could switch around, so he could have stalled me out, but I could have heavily damaged the rest of the team. I had Facade on the set, and he didn't have Scarf Latios, but I didn't know that. So he sent in Latios, which could have killed me if it was Scarf, and I played like it was and switched out, and I lost 2 extra mons because of it. I still think it was the right play, but in hindsight, it was a bummer. Sketty, no, I think Sketty took it well. He's kind of like you and I, Miko, at the beginning of last year. Seems to be like, I'm ass and I'm here to take my lumps and maybe I'll earn something. I think the people frogging him in comments is not helping though. Like, I know they're trying to be helpful, but it didn't strike me as well received. So just like, let him be new, let him experience it, And then hit up some homies in the DMs to learn, like we all did. I mean, I don't know about you, Miku, but last year I was completely overmatched and had no idea how to prep or play the game week 1 last year. And so I roll into week 1 and I get I took 3 kills, I think, but I got swept by Growth, Triage, what the heck's that thing called? The flower circle thing, whatever it's called. And it just, he just reverse swept me. And I made like 4 hard reads. I got all of them right, and I lost 6-3. Like, it's just eye-opening how unprepared I was to play. That did some a mental damage for sure. Yeah. Nick's a homie. I mean, Kolto's the GOAT. I just didn't personally. People offered. A bunch of people offered to help me, and I didn't take them up on it. Like, there's no excuse. All right. I did pre-cook these lines, and then I re-pre-cooked these lines because my initial pre-cooks were terrible, and so we're definitely going to check ourselves. Oh man. You love that guy? You love Ben? You love Mr. Dover? 2 hours session Cameron week 1. Oh yeah, Cameron too. Yep. I did some Cameron's the only guy that I actually ran a mock or two with, which I did his mocks in fairness because I was too lazy to prep for my own. But even just like more gameplay was helpful. Just any more gameplay to get more prepared. Oh, Miku, were you the one that got like 6-0'd by Swords Dance Garchomp lead? Yeah, Miku had like led the league in 10 turn battles. It was hilarious. The guy just like the battle was won or lost on turn 1 every week, it felt like. All right, I know Jay's an ape glazer, so get ready to see a beautiful little ape sweep here. Ape's gonna do plenty of work. So the right side, this is another bug to heck fling battle. So as long as Togekiss doesn't seize kills, it's gonna fling it into its partner. On the other side, we have this fake out weakness policy tangled feet Mr. Rhyme. So we're just gonna fake him out turn 1 and then Bug Buzz. He dies. Then we're gonna get I think the slots do matter. Volcarona's gonna show fast kill to that. Which okay, it doesn't matter at this point, but Fire Punch Expert Belt Ape kills both of these. So they die. Volcarona can just do what it wants. Jay was super locked, but Jay, you had like your strength of schedule kicked in pretty seriously. Like I didn't feel like Jay threw. I feel like Jay just had the steepest increase in challenge as the season went. All right, like Miku, we had like you and I had straight up like people forfeiting or people didn't want to play or they like threw 15 minutes in, and then Jay's playing like 30 turn drawn out crazy battles. Like the only other than the 50 turn Odin regenerator spam nightmare escape, I didn't have battles like that. The thing gave me nightmares. The Odin matchup was so overwhelming for a noob to prepare. Yeah, Jay, that was something I really tried to draft differently this year and make sure I had more unique tools to play with. Like specifically having a Moongus on the team so that people have to bring like safety goggles or they have to bring a grass type, or I just get to slow spore free switch everybody. Realizing how much that kind of stuff limited me in the builder last year definitely have informed the way I had prepared this year. And I'm still not thrilled with my draft, but I think there's more dimensionality to the team than I had before. Which last year was just like switch around, Baxcalibur needs to win. Yeah, well, one of the lessons learned from last year is go first. Make sure you're going first. Yeah, I had like 5 ways to fast kill Latios on the team. Latios on the team today. It's just like, if I want to go first, I'm going first, damn it. Especially with megas. I thought that speed in a mega format matters more because like so many megas get faster, especially the top tiers. It was very disheartening to immediately start week 1 and just like look at Manectric and go, Manectric is set up fodder because I have this, 135 special attack, 135 speed demon, and I can't use it because he can just Not just that he can switch in his ground type. Who did he have? Hold on. Let me look at this again. It wasn't just... Right, so he could switch in Zygarde, and I couldn't hit it. Like, even HP Ice wasn't doing... He could just be Yachi Berry, Dragon Dance once, and, like, destroy my team. So, like, I straight up kind of just lost to bringing Mega Manectric into Dragon Dance Zygarde. I didn't even realize that there was such a thing as the hardest of counters, but I've never decided against bringing a Pokemon faster. Usually I can at least envision a silly way to make a Mon useful, because it's me, and that's just how I am. 60 seconds. Takes me an hour to cook a free double with a Fling Bug. Took me 60 seconds to say, hell no, am I bringing Mega Manectric? We're going to go nowhere fast today. I'm very clearly in a chatty mood. So hang out, redeem anything you want. If you want me to just click buttons in early game, I can do that too. Whatever. I'm just here for the friends. W friendship. Alright, this is Ape slot 1, Volk slot 2. So again, Fake Out Bug Buzz, Volk Baits, Sceptile, Fling fails because it's dead. Bait Sceptile, Fire Punch Sceptile, and I guess we just overheat. Yeah. Oh no, we don't want to overheat because we can trigger the berry. Right. So we Bug Buzz, or do we Tailwind? Let's say we Tailwind. I think I remember not wanting to Tailwind, though. Screw it. Does the Sneasler have knockoff? It doesn't. So we KO, and then we send... So KO with Tailwind, KO with Overheat, and U-Turn. Or KO with KO with Overheat and Bug Buzz. Then U-Turn and Hard Switch to Starmie. Tailwind is up, so it's Tailwind, Bug Buzz, U-Turn, and then we Heavy Slam with Goodra and Metal Coat. Yup. Even if it triggers Salic, we don't care. And then we're going to Rapid Spin once, because this is the last turn of Tailwind. So we'll Rapid Spin Starmie. We'll kill Togekiss with Rapid Spin plus Heavy Slam. And then slot 1 Goodra, who takes Dazzling Gleam, no problem, by the way, is going to bait Close Combat. So we just get to Psychic kill the Sneasler. And then Donphan comes out. Did we already get second Roamer? I never caught second Roamer, and I'm not sure I ever will. The Hello King Nez as well, the one true game. Indeed. HSY, the thought process is that my second Roamer is Tornadus or Cresselia, which, in fairness, I should probably put them in the builder to Calci 4 again in case one of them helps, but I don't expect that they will. So, more likely, I also have guaranteed Metagross, and Metagross has the same catch rate as Roamers. And so I'll kind of calc with a random Cresselia, a random Metagross, and a random Tornadus. And if any one of them ends up making the Elite Four squad, then I will roll for those guys. And then I'll use the Master Ball on that guy. Incineroar is in the same boat. I have guaranteed Incineroar or Metagross by choice in Victory Road. So I get to plan without them, and I've planned all of the optionals without those Pokemon in the box. Sorry for the very, very, very long answer to a simple question. So we psychic kill this guy, and then what? And then we have Donphan, and we need a way to never trigger Custap on Donphan. So I guess do we just go back to Ape? Oh no, I think I said we go to like Blastoise. Right, we go to Blastoise as Sneasler kicks CC, but we fast kill it, and then we just Rapid Spin and like Water Spout. And we stay under leveled. Well, maybe we don't use Water Spout guy if the point is to stay under leveled. Do we have a different mon that? Oh, Rose will do it. Just anything that outspeeds. So we can just leave Storm. Alright, that looks good. Truthfully, I don't even think it matters if this thing didn't fling. Ape and Volk can kind of just sit there. I'd fake it out, but it will fling. Fling is +9. And fling is the most bugged move in the game. Oh, it was on my death box. I got so confused when I opened the death box and moved left. My god. Ape. Reboot! I forgot that we still have this Reboot just chilling here in the box. What a hero. Do I have any Mons left that haven't done anything? I think every Mon... Oh, just Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is the only Pokemon that hasn't done something that's still alive. Every other Mon has value. So Grimmsnarl is a bum. You're a bum. Anybody else a bum? Nope. You know, crazy as it sounds, other than Reboot, who for obvious reasons hasn't done a lot, I think that Kommo-o and Nidoking have done the least, and both of them have done a great job. Like, this really is a box of Mons that mattered. Reboot came to the double before Juan. It had a really important job that nothing else in my box could do. It took an Ice Shard plus Hail and baited Psychic from that stupid Blizzard Mr. Rhyme, which is really obnoxious. So, as much as it has been clearly a useless encounter, most of the time, how many people get to say that they found real Reboot tech? You didn't realize he had game like that, right? Right? Still a bum. Okay, where's my Rose? There's my Rose. I can't find anything. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring Lazzle in the back just for like backup purposes. Didn't realize he had game. All right. Sure, Crook can come, right? Yeah. Or Kommo-o. Let's bring Kommo-o. Oh no, you're still under leveled, which couldn't be relevant at some point. Yeah. Good group. All right, no pre-damage because this is just a fight that we sweep. Gongi would be on her 4th fight by now. I'm sad that I never got to take advantage of double Silver Powder. Oh my god, level 91 Rose. I didn't even notice that. It's fine. Still faster than Donphan. Oh, I don't have Starmie. Hold up. Starmie, get in here. My goat. Metal coat. Expert belt. I don't know if I'm... Are you already expert belt? No. Choice band. Holy, choice band probably also works in fairness. There's no way it's up that far. There we go. Expert belt. Let's check the fire punch while we're at it. Fire punch is on the set. That's fantastic. We said Ape slot 1, Volk slot 2. Fake out, kill, Tailwind, kill, Bug Buzz, kill. And then, sorry, just U-turn and switch. Rapid spin, heavy slam, tailwind ends. Yeah, timing works. And Volcarona can fly. We have expert belts and silver powder, which are the only, and metal coat. These are the only things that matter. Okay, always save ahead so you don't get soft locked. B gets fly, right? Yeah, the B gets fly. I checked it. You might have delay again. All right, turn 1. Yibby! Fake out. Bug Buzz. He had to fake out one of us. Then we Bug Buzz, and then Fling fails. Good, just got back. Yeah. Well, I appreciate the double check after I'm already past the bad point. Fling fails. We try again. This should be Sceptile. It is. Sceptile is not unburdened yet, so we fast kill it with Expert Belt Fire Punch. And then we Tailwind. That's okay. This is, an NG++. I can clause anything I want situation. Like, I'm not even worried about that stuff. Those are things I worried about a year ago. Forget a pre-status, no problem. When I get back to Nuzlocking first runs, I'll go back to Virtue. Overheat kills this guy. And then I guess we can Bug Buzz this slot just to be safe, since we don't need any chip. It's just being thorough. Fire Punch 8. Yeah. Flare Blitz was dropped in Seafloor Cavern for Aura Sphere, so we guaranteed killed the Bright Powder Sharpedo. And I much prefer Ape actually doing things as opposed to just doing exactly what it always does, so sign me up. Alright, this turn, we don't really have any idea what Togekiss might click. It might fling into one of us. I don't know. Fling is the most bug move in the game, but he can't kill anything on my team with any of its moves ever. So we're just going to hard switch. The Togekiss side, we want to be facing Goodra, so we can bait properly. Yup. And then this can be U-turn just for the heck of it. And this is slot 1 Togekiss, so there's no spread bug. But even if there were, singles damage dazzling crit doesn't do enough for me to care. Monka! More Starmie value! There's the dazzling. Check out this damage. Oof. Oof. Oh no. Alright, we Heavy Slam. We're still in Tailwind. We Rapid Spin to get faster than Sneasler for next turn. I love Rapid Spin doubles lines. They're so fun. Rapid Spin doubles are so fun. What's up, Kasib? Thank you. Soon I'll be out of fights and I have to do the E4 calking that I've been avoiding for almost a month now. All right, did I time it right? There goes the Tailwind. There goes the Neighborhood. There comes Sneasler. I have a +1 speed Starmie, which is 100 points faster than Sneasler. Sneasler has a Salivary, of course. That's the whole point of the fight. So this is a free switch to level 91 Rose, and this is a Psychic fast kill. Sneasler could technically go for Ice Shard, but it doesn't matter. Then there's just a Donphan left. I actually didn't pay attention to this, but it's fine. Donphan does have Ice Shard. Because of Sturdy, it won't click it. But Donphan could, hypothetically, almost kill my Roserade with Ice Shard crit. Instead, it's going for high horsepower most of the time in one of these 2 slots. We're going to Leaf Storm, kill it, and we're going to Rapid Spin to break Sturdy without ever triggering the Custap. Pulled Sandshrew A in Ice Room. We'll be documenting usage. Well, I had an Ice Room. I had a Altering Cave guy. He's quite good. Quite good. And that was the last time we ever heard from Kasib. Oh my god. Dramatic. Rose did not come to a fight in Victory Road, so nice to see it doing something. Fly. Go to Slateport. All right, I think this is so one, I managed to mess up calcing that fight, which was so free, but I keep doing this thing where I only cook at night because, you know, that's when I have time as a full-time working person and parent. And then sometimes my brain doesn't work so good when I calc at night and mistakes happen. Have you seen my physical mons with -0 attack but 30 special attack mon? I've been there. Conceive, don't make me go back through the NG Plus box. It was a horror show in early game. But we had plenty of SPDEF. Don't worry, we had all the SPDEF in the world. All right, I think it's Expert Belt Ape here as well. It was the calm. I had natural calm sync. That's what the chatter's telling me to reset or telling me. That's great. Most of the chatters that said that stuff to me, admittedly, are no longer here. They have become disinterested with my runs. The people that root for me have stuck around. And I appreciate building a culture of support or don't bother. Not an accident. All right, let's see this line. Shout out Gongi, Hexmaniac Gongus, named after the creator of Royal Sapphire and soon to becoming Evergreen. I think it's an Emerald expansion. Unfortunately, Turtle Runner Gongi is about to get destroyed by Infernape. Where's Miku? We're gonna use the flex slot. Expert Belt Ape with Rock Tomb goes insane here. Expert Belt Ape gets the range on Glaceon and Overheat on Tangrowth and Rock Tomb on Volcarona. So if we can just get the bait order in order, we can chain those three. So the question is, how do we do that? And the answer is always to cheat. All right, we have this Raichu. Wait. Why did I think, is this AV? Did I say AV? I did. Okay. So here's Raichu that deals 29% tops, who's probably going to click counter because I have kill, it has sash, and I have a contact move. Physical move, sorry. But let's say it double crit me, I would never die. Okay, so we go Assault Vest, Volk. We overheat into U-turn with pre-toxic. So we play around static and thunder paralysis. We overheat into U-turn because that's how we kill, but also means counter can't be a thing. And then we have tempo. And on the tempo, we go to Manectric. And Manectric can be 1 HP for all I care. Manectric is going to be fast killed by Swellow. And then what we're going to do with that Manectric is we're going to Mega. And my Mega Manectric at level 99 is 5 points faster than Swellow, and we can just Volt Switch break that thing's ankles and KO it. So then it dies, and we have Tempo. And on that Tempo, we're going to go where? We need a Pokemon. Right, I can chain those three, so I need a Pokemon that baits Slowbro. The Slowbro Baitmon, I think, is Lucha. So we bring in Lucha. Lucha is going to show kill to Glaceon. Fast kill to Glaceon. It's out damaged by Tangrowth, which doesn't matter, and it's not dead to Volcarona. So we'll get... We don't know that Future Sight sees kill for switch-in, do we? Let me think about that. Do I know if Future Sight sees kill? I don't think I know that for sure. So can I guarantee this? I think I can guarantee it. I don't have choice band at my disposal. But I outdamage you. I just need to I outdamage you too by holding like black belt. So I don't think it matters anymore. So black belt Lucha shows kill to Glaceon, shows just under speed 0 score to Tangrowth, shows out damage to Volcarona, and then Scald Slowbro out damages us. So even if Future Sight doesn't see Fast Kill, it'll come in. It'll click Future Sight Fast Kill. So it clicks Future Sight. We go to Honchkrow. That's the Future Sight turn. We need to not kill it, which we do by clicking Sucker Punch and holding a Rostberry. We never kill with crit, which is important. And then Sucker into knockoff kills. We always live Scald, and we have the burn thing. We kill in 2 turns, which means that Future Sight hits Honchkrow and fails. And that baits us always Glaceon for fast kill, non-HP ground. We go into pre-toxic Ape, and Ape takes a worst case of a single target Blizzard crit for 60%. We take Toxic, we close combat, we take another Toxic, we overheat, we take a 3rd Toxic, we Rock Tomb. 3 Toxics is how much on Ape? 290 divided by 16. So we take 18, 36, and 54. Right, we kill 3 Mons, we take 3 Toxic. We switch in, take 1. We kill a Mon, we kill Glaceon, we take a 2nd. We kill Tangrowth, we take a 3rd. We kill Volk, and the battle ends, so we don't take a 4th. So we take 3 for 108 damage, 108 damage plus Blizzard max roll single target crit, 176. Would mean we live on 6 HP. So Ape lives. Is that really a 4-mon line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-mon line. Okay. How much HP does Manectric actually have to be to bait Swallow? A full. It baits Swallow at full because Life Orb Boom Burst shows kill by a lot. Okay. We do need to level that guy up to outspeed though. Volk is a flyer, so we're good from that perspective. Ape's already there. We need to be leveled up and black belted. Honchkrow needs to be leveled up and rosted, and then we just bring a backup plan. What is the backup plan that we bring? What about like Goodra? I think Goodra's a good backup plan. I like how I never learned if Future Sight is seen for Switch in AI. I've played around it for my 500 attempts, so I still don't know. Some people play test. I just play around it forever, and then I still don't learn. And people look at me like I'm an idiot when I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. How do you guys know this stuff? One thing I have realized in being more active and talking to the community is how much more prevalent playtesting is than people let on. Different levels of it. I don't think people playtest their lines, but they absolutely, and I'm naming no names at any point, not going to happen, but definitely plenty of playtesting abilities, playtesting bugs, playtesting interactions. The null release really showed that that is a core part of how people approach these games. Okay, you will need to be Does burn work? Can I pre-burn now? Pre-burn still works. 89 plus 14 is enough. So we can just pre-burn this Volk now. Just making sure I'm not showing myself in Swarm. I'm not. Pre-burn you. Fire Punch and Rock Tomb is correct for out-damaging people. This is Black Belt. Ape is Expert Belt, and we need to get rid of Fire Punch for Rock Tomb. Just making sure nobody's sash. Generator, Snow Cloak outside of Snow, Flame Body on a Fire type. We're in business. Manectric, Megastone, level 99, AV, 99, 99 Expert Belt, Rock Tomb, Black Belt, Rost. All right, and then as the backup, how does Goodra look? Not great, so it'd be like a Lumberry. Okay, 2 flyers, we're good on that front. We have so many flyers. Okay, there's the twins. Okay. I think we're good. No, we're not. Pre-toxic ape. Full HP Manectric still baits correctly. Full HP you baits always. Slowbro even regardless of Future Sight. And then always baits Future Sight. We two-shot with Fat Tony safely. Yeah, we're Gucci. And Ape lives on 6. Okay, this is really likely to counter. It did. Negative priority and such. You're a bum. Surf. Super effective. Right. First mon that fast kills me is Swellow. Just kidding. You die. Scrappy. Oh no. We go here. Slowbro. W. Go Fat Tony. Future Sight turn 1. We Sucker Punch. You're getting old, Dave. Burn. We're Rost. Leftovers is fine. We knock off. He's dead. Future Sight hits and fails. Timing bug, of course. Dave, you're just in time. Check this out. Here you go. This one's for you, buddy. Freeze Dry does nothing. Toxic 1. Close combat. You're dead. I'm even going to do it in speed up for you. Overheat. You're dead. Rock Tomb with Expert Belt. You're dead. Bang! There you go, pal. I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate your Modiversary than that. All right, we're going to do this wrong on purpose. I believe I need to take away the Manectite here. So the next fight has a bunch of traps set. It's a true double. This is definitely one that people have messed up. It's a true double. It's got Focus Sash, Speed Boost, Destiny Bond Sharpedo, and it has a Protect, Stealth Rocks, Marowak with Lightning Rod. So you know what you don't want to do? You don't want to Volt Switch the Sharpedo. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to Volt Switch the Sharpedo. You're goddamn right. Say my name. All right. What we're going to do... It's true, Ape clicked a move that wasn't stab. Reinventing the meta. Okay. Manectric's gonna be pre-damaged just because we need to prevent stuff being overly cautious. Manectric is dead to things, but just in case like Destiny Bond is somehow priority, I'm gonna pre-damage to 172. And Blastoise is gonna be level 97 with Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf Blastoise in doubles is faster than Manectric. So the order of operations is gonna be that Blastoise Water Spouts breaks the sash, kills Marowak, Lightning Rod gets off the field, and then we Volt Switch. It can't be Volt because Volk isn't fast enough. So we Volt Switch, but we do 100% to Sharpedo. So after the sash is broken, it dies. That'd be cool, yeah. But it's still a normal resist, and it dunks on Roxanne. Alright, so we Volt Switch, and we send Crocodile. Crocodile's going to hold the Shed Shell. The bait order, so double kill turn 1. The bait order is going to be, let's see this. Level 97 Blastoise is outdamaging Goth. Outspeeds everything because of Scarf. Outdamage Goth, outdamage Granbull, outdamage Toxicroak, and fast kills Arcanine. Kasib Ice Shard still often one-shots the doggo, and I think, and you like quad resist Skitter Smack. I thought it still, maybe it's a good one, but I thought it did the job. So, Blastoise baits Gothitelle, because we outspeed out damage the entire back. And Crook with a Shed Shell baits what? We're 197 speed, we're faster than Granbull, so we're dead to Toxicroak. We're gonna, are you competitive? No, you're Shadow Tag, I'm an idiot. We're gonna pre-damage Crook to beat a CC with -1. So pre-damage Crook to 204 with Shed Shell. Crook shows fast kill to Goth. Goth has to fake out. Ooh, I do see an issue. Goth has Protect. Did I account for that? I'm Shed Shell, so surely I did. I sped through the fight, Gongi. I'm sorry. Don't watch. Don't watch. I played on speed up. I chained 3 with Ape. You'll hate it. No! You were supposed to be in sleep by then. That's awesome. I love it because I knew the name. So when I got here, I was like, wait a minute, that's a real person. But I didn't know you at all, and now I know you, and I love it. Yep, I chained 3 with 8 with 3 unique moves, with all ranges confirmed by Expert Belt. It actually was a good line. Bang. 8 attack. What did I tell you, Kasib? What did I tell you? Get in there on a Skitter Smack or a Dragon Claw and win the game. Alright, so Shed Shell Crook always baits Fake Out CC. Oh, yeah, we accounted for this. On Fake Out CC, we go to Trevenant. Trevenant takes nothing from either of those moves. The reason that we're under-level Blastoise is so that we never kill with crit. So we're going to deal 38% to Goth, and we're going to deal 54% to Toxicroak. We send in Trev. Trev's going to be pre-damaged to 109 to be dead to Psychic, and knock off as well, which is irrelevant. Trevenant will click Sucker Punch to confirm the range on Gothitelle, and then Water Spout will kill you. And then we're left with Granbull plus Arcanine. Arcanine's going to have Flare Blitz and Rock Slide kills into Trev, so it's never going for E-Speed to reduce our Water Spout damage. And Trevenant is going to be dead to Play Rough exclusively. So on Play Rough, we can go to, I don't know, let's go to that Roserade we talked about before. We can go to level 91 Roserade again. We can click Water Spout, KO the Arcanine, and Rose will then just clean up on the Granbull if the Granbull happens to get crit and isn't dead to Blastoise. I'm sorry, if it gets crit, yeah, it isn't dead to another Water Spout. You're winning, Kasib. Yeah, I think this is free. Just got to do the pre-damage. Funny enough, I did this basically the same line last time. I used Choice Scarf Jellicent Water Spout. So, you know, a pretty niche move overall, but Water Spout battle gets Water Spout. Lightning Rod, Monka! Monka! All these 5 Mon, and I have to bring a flyer. None of those Mons fly, so I have to bring a 6th Mon that can fly. Let's bring Gliscor. Okay. That's right. That's why that was so wonky. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love all the late game sucker punch value from Trevenant after I kept it all game and never clicked it. Okay, do I want to level you up? I think I do. Just because you're level 99 in the calc. Well, let me just change the calc. And I can free damage a little bit extra for level up if level up is an issue. Anybody else need leveling up? You don't. Glizzy's just here for moral support. But I will level up Glizzy because I know it's getting leveled up later. Deku Tree does have decent, so we'll pre-damage a little extra. We'll pre-damage as if we're one level higher minus a few. So that would be 112. So we need to be 112. $107. Changes nothing, changes nothing, changes nothing. Yeah, beautiful. Tuber Haley's has a helping hand because it's possible to trigger Tuber Haley as a double battle if you approach it in one particular way. Many a runner have made that mistake. And it's a demon if you do. Do I need the chip from Trevenant? 38 plus 38 plus 36 is definitely more than 100. 38 plus 38 plus 36 is more than 100 after leftovers too. Okay, we're good. 3 damage, lot 3 to, I think we said 107. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. And then pre-damage Crook to minus 1 CC. 204. Free damage 4. Oh, my Blastoise is level 9. How does my Blastoise already level 99? Did I accidentally level it up? Hold on, I'll just... Again, Senji++, folks. I totally did. Let's fly back. Whee! Let's try that again. Blastoise. Crook. Rose. Not you. Flyer, Gliscor. Trevenant. 1, 2, 3, 4. $97. $99. There we go. Choice Scarf Stoys. Non-Mega Manectric. Pre-damage, 3 to 107. Pre-damage, 4 to 204, right? 204. And then I said that this can be for good measure. Okay. You don't mega. You get the shed shell. You can have the black glasses, just because. We're using a special mon, so we don't care about intimidates. There's 2 of them out here. Right, every damaging thing that we do other than Trevenant is special. That's why Water Spout's so good here, because it's a stupid Gothitelle plus Intimidate trap fight. Whew. Alright, I think this is a cool line, so I will not speed through it. Okay, do we need any pre-status on anybody? I don't think so. Choice Scarf 97, no item. Shed Shell, black glasses, no item, no item. You guys can be citrus. All right, Miyu and Yuki. Is this the right order? Should be as a true double. Yep, slot 1 Blastoise. So, we are going to ignore Lightning Rod and click Water Spout. Blastoise is the fastest thing on the field. Blastoise is going to kill Marowak. That means we don't care about Lightning Rod, and we can Volt Switch the Sharpedo. Base Manectric is 2 speed points faster than the Sharpedo. Bye-bye Lightning Rod. Bye-bye Sharpedo. Okay, the next problem in the fight is supposed to be Gothitelle. Usually you try to bait Gothitelle at the end. We're just going to bring it in right away, because we can control it. Gothitelle slot 1, Toxicroak slot 2. Then Bug activates, Intimidate happens even though it shouldn't have happened. So we pre-damaged to guarantee ourselves close combat into Crook this turn. Oh, we didn't need it because White Herb. W Bug. Do we bait anything else? Because of that, not even close. Crook takes piss damage for the rest of the moveset. This is fast kill close combat into Crook 100% of the time. That means we can click Water Spout, and we're Shed Shell so we can get out of there. On Fake Out guaranteed, because we show fast kill to Gothitelle. So this is Fake Out CC. That sure sounds like a great time to switch in a Ghost type. We are level 97 on Blastoise so that we never kill Toxicroak with crit this turn. And then Gothitelle has leftovers, which is unimportant. But it has Protect, so we're pre-damaged to 107 on the old Deku Tree here, so that we always bait Psychic Kill. We also bait knockoff from Toxicroak, which means we can get a Sucker Punch into Gothitelle to confirm the range on this slot. Just two typical late game sweepers doing what they do. All right, last two Mons. Oh my god, so much experience. Is this what PK runners go through? Just experience all the time? More intimidates, whatever. More intimidates. More intimidates. Fat chest! No. You can't make me. Alright, we click Water Spout. Arcanine has fast kill into Trevenant, so it can't click E-Speed. Wouldn't even matter if it did. Granbull has Play Rough kill into just Trev, so we can go to Rose on that. And then Granbull did not get crit, so it doesn't trigger Ayapapa, which means that Blastoise gets to take its 5th kill of the fight. Five Water Spouts. Easy game. $96. That fight. I mean, these optionals with the insane level cap advantage. Like, come on. Third time through, especially. I know you're being sarcastic, but I have a hard time taking the comments seriously anyway. Alright, the next fight I'm pretty sure is like a 3-mon line. It's another double. This is the Wordier one. So Wordier has Intimidate, shout out Gongi, so we're not gonna worry about that by bringing in Starmie at the end. Not at the end, after turn 1. Alright, so Starmie gets taught Waterfall, gets the Expert Belt. Wordier does have potentially highest damage on Manectric, which would be what? Plus 10 max. So Wordier needs to see a fast kill in the other slot. I don't think we have any issues with that. Pretty sure it's just Pert. Yeah. All right, so, and then this is going to be reversed, but we'll calc it properly and then just swap our lead. So, actually, I don't even think it matters. I don't think it matters for us. It doesn't matter for us because we're how we're doing it. So, Manectric is going to Volt Switch kill the Pelipper, who is Water Gem and has Tailwind, so it can't detect since we're faster. So we will Volt Switch kill that, and then send out Expert Belt Starmie as Swampert at 54% protects on Psychic Fast Kill. Great. And then Starmie is now on the field. In a slot, we will get one of Tropius and Charizard. Starmie outspeeds and kills both with Waterfall and Ice Beam respectively. So they're dead. Starmie is dead to Megahorn, so we need to show fast kills on the other side. So again, it's Swampert, which protects. Send out Starmie, and then we go... Where are you? Where's my Dark type? There you are. Dark type Crawdaunt on Psychic, also slower. We Waterfall, kill Tropius. Charizard or Tropius, then we Ice Beam the other guy. So it's Protect, we take a KO. We switch, we take a KO. We Protect again, we take a KO. And then we go to what? So then, I think this is Choice Specs, I think is how I ended up doing this. Do we outspeed both? Outspeed both. 206, 281. Meteor Mash, no Bullet Punch, no Quick Attacks. Yeah, just a Focus Sash. Yep. So we go Choice Specs Volcarona with pre-burn on Thunder Megahorn. And we always live a whole bunch of everything. And then Volcarona with Choice Specs nearly one-shots the back by itself, but it's in with slot 1 supposedly. Again, doesn't really matter. So Waterfall plus Bug Buzz KOs Metagross, right? 31 plus 73. Yep. And Bug Buzz plus Waterfall KOs Medicham. There we go. Okay. We're speeding. Again, no reason to Mega the Manectric, so it can just lead here. Swampert has no experience, so level 95 is fine. Crawdaunt can be super low level naturally. You. And then we'll just keep Gliscor in the party as the flyer, even though we have a flyer. Okay. Only like real work is we have to pre-damage you to 169. You can be full HP, right? 122. Absolutely. Even with singles damage potential, yep, we're fine. Never a problem. Let's go get our Choice Specs. No, give me that Expert Belt. Finally gonna make use of that plus attack on Starmie. What's up, Ibs? Welcome in. I don't like sacking. I just don't like doing it. A lot of frauding in that number. Yeah, slots don't matter here at all. So we don't care that the slots are wrong. 5 demons and a Gliscor. Oh, dude, Kasib, I will totally play the Roxanne. Hims, you don't know what we went through to get here. When people say early game is impossible, they have not experienced it. Kasib, I have all of the VODs loaded, and I seem to be missing exactly 2 fights. Oh, yeah, Hims is the reason that I loaded the videos. He actually asked me to get them up there, so it's been seen. Not many people are rolling up to Roxanne with that squad and walk out with 1 death. Even fewer. Do you know what it says about your skill level? It looks pretty normal to me. Are you really using Krogunk on Roxanne? That was definitely the lowest like expected result odds of a fight I've ever run since like escaping early game for the first time. That was not good by any definition. Krogunk Shellos should, maybe one of them, like sometimes you just don't have a Caracosta guy, but Krogunk Shellos is not supposed to come to that fight together, ever. And Boltund is not your Lunatone answer either. You're given fighting types. Like, Hims, I'm a little concerned for your safety and well-being after hearing that. Kasib, have you not seen the Roxanne? I thought you had. Maybe you just heard the lore. Pre-burn. On slot 5. The original run, I'll be honest, I have most of the original run VODs, and I'm just not proud of the content, and so I'm not going to upload them. I was, like, half of my streams, I wasn't on Facecam. I was streaming at my kitchen table on a single-screen laptop with my kids around me, and just, like no mic. Didn't really have chatters other than my GOAT T gamers, so I wasn't like interactive, I wasn't entertaining, I wasn't trying to entertain, I was literally just like playing the game. And I was really, even when I went on camera in late game, I was really slow and was the bad combination of both unentertaining and not very good at explaining my lines. And so, like, if you're not going to be educational and you're not going to be interesting, I couldn't do it. I can't go back and watch them, which means I can't ask anyone else to watch them. It's a tough combo. There are certain guys that can pull it off, like Narth pulls it off, no problem. But you need to be really conversational to do it, and I am not that way naturally. You know, I don't have that like I don't have that great personality that just draws people in. Because I can explain my lines, I have few friends. Oh, self-deprecation. Alright, no item on you was good. 169. Perfect. You go to you. You go to you. Expert belt. We don't need Mega. We're just the fastest thing on the field. Warms my heart to use non-Mega Manectric. And then Specs and pre-burn on this guy. Oh yeah. Oh, totally different, right? Because like sometimes in like especially with chat, right, you're having like 3 or 4 unique conversations at once. Sometimes you're just filling dead space, and sometimes you're trying to think out loud, right? Like explaining your thought process as it's happening is a lot different from thinking and then speaking. That dead pixel next to my level number. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, there's a period sometimes and not others. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Is that a pixel or is that a dot? Well, Greenlee, yeah, Miku, you're like one of the exception people, right? You bring energy to your stream that I don't have while on a camera. So you can I'll say I'm going to use this term and it's not meant derogatory. You can get away with being off camera and still entertain people. If I'm off camera, I'm even less entertaining than I already am. All right, what am I worried about? Low energy yapper. Yeah, I try really hard not to do like tired voice, I'll call it. Right? I could totally just kind of be down here in the deadpan space. This is a very comfortable, chill tone of voice for me to talk in, but I think it's great for people sleeping to my VODs, but it doesn't make people want to come and watch my stream. So I'm very intentional about speaking like I'm speaking to a room of people. And my voice is still pretty low and rhythmic naturally, but just doing that little bit of extra effort to not absolutely bore people to death. Pelipper is in slot 1 in the wrong slot. W. Dead Pelipper. Intimidate is not on the field, so our waterfall is not nerfed. Tropius. You are about to die, friend. Ice Beam. Kasib, I really appreciate that, but I'm not trying to. This isn't like self-deprecation, right? Like, look, I stream for an average of 10 viewers, right? Like, I think I'm thrilled for the viewers that I have, but I understand that by putting quality lines and perfecting my lines and minimizing the risk, doing that is what I want to do as a gamer, but it makes me less interesting to watch. Most people don't want to watch me calc for 3 hours. And some people don't like watching pre-cooked lines, period. They want to see you cook the line, and then they don't want it to take very long. So it's not self-deprecation, right? There are people in our community that have hundreds of viewers, 50 plus viewers, easy every time, and I'm not that guy. And I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm trying to be me, and if me, as I am, making just effort to be conversational gets me 15 viewers that really want to be here, sign me up for all 15 of you guys, because you're my goats. But I could click buttons and send ass, right? I could boot up PK and lose 100 times, and I'd probably have more viewers if I like aura farmed and tried to be getting myself a ton of clips and stuff. But it wouldn't be me, right? Like, if I'm getting clipped for something stupid, it's gonna be genuine that I forgot Zoroark for the 7th time in a row. Disparage. Okay, you take random move, and Starmie can just waterfall flinch because it's fun. Flinch him. Thunder. We don't care about that. Okay, Specs, Bug Buzz, Waterfall kills. So the Zoroark bit is crazy. It's crazy that I keep falling for it. Nice crit. Metacham is Focus Sash. We don't care. We do 96% with that. You're dead. Bang. I will say even though this run has not been my favorite run, it has some of my favorite lines and the ones I'm most proud of. Like I don't go back and watch that many of my own videos, but like I went back and rewatched all of Seafloor Cavern because they were so hard to cook, and I'm so proud of what I found. Feels like half the people in this community just want it to be their career. Me first, Brave Bird, yes. Couldn't be you, Merc. Yeah, I think it could be me, not the. Like, I'd be more of like a, not in terms of audience size, probably. Well, I mean, I would hope if I'm doing this as a career, but like the Smalland or Flygon HG side of things, where you're doing a lot of challenges, but you're playing to win, right? Not like I couldn't be a button clicker because that's not who I am. But there are successful streamers. Like if I just did more of like the chatting and I leaned into coaching, like I could totally make a personality as like Run and Bun coach or Nuzlocke coach and get a lot more traction, right? Like lean into the Calc Doctor personality, if you will. It could be me. But I have 3 kids to feed, so it's not going to be me. Yeah, I'd have to work so much harder at it. But I don't know that I could make money at it, but I would be okay trying it in a different world if I were a different age, and I probably wouldn't succeed. But I could do it. I could try it. Yeah. Well, the people that are doing well are also, they have people that make the videos. Like they're not really doing it themselves. They do the voiceover. You don't know how to go about streaming Run and Bun post work? Well, it's very simple. You just stream dead ass tired, and you make mistakes because you were tired. Hope this helps. Well, I'm in a different life situation, right? I don't know your full story. I'm pretty open about mine, right? Full-time job, 3 kids. So, plenty of people are like weekend streamers, right? They work during the week and then they boot up on the weekend. Well, I don't have a weekend. Weekend is family time. So, like, days off stop existing when you're an engaged parent. So, my choices are very simple, right? I either never stream again, or I stream tired at night. I guess I could wake up really early in the morning, but I'm not really an early riser. So, right, my choices are like 6 a.m. or 10 p.m. And of those 2, I'll choose 10 p.m. every time. Right, 6 a.m., 10 p.m., or never stream. Yeah, I'm with you, Merc. Streaming, completely hobby. Although you're making a ROM, which I think takes a different level of dedication than I have. Mad respect. Can't wait to try it out. That's why Hims Jr. is a thing. Oh, I don't want to lose my run. I just do that on my same channel. Like Hims, I just make a save state. right? For a while, I would just do like mental reset truck streams. Like you get 10 save states on your same thing. Like you don't need a separate Twitch channel for that. Little Cup ROM hack, like all baby Pokemon. That'd actually be kind of cool because you never seen anything. The trouble is there aren't that many of them. But I could see it as more like a challenge video, like if you're doing like a single guy. All right. I think we're gonna sack on this fight. So this Miltank is really hard to kill. And I could do it, but it's hard. I don't want it to be hard. I want it to be easy. And so I think I'm just going to let Cinderace take one for the team here. Cinderace with Choice Band in Blaze kills Miltank. And then, because we're in Blaze and we take 36% recoil, we die. So, double kill. Me and him, turn 1, great. Then what? NFEs, is that non-first evolutions? What is NFE? Am I getting that right? I'm not familiar with Little Cup rules. I know that like EV is available, but is it first evolutions or is it not fully evolved? Got it. Right, because they don't do like single Evos, right? It's all first evolutions of an evolution line. Right, so I do have a Deathless line for this fight, but my Deathless line includes using Fire Gem 8, and I don't have an Elite Four cooked, so I'm not, and I've had at least potential lines that use the Fire Gem, so I'm not willing to spend that resource to do Fake Out plus Fire Gem Overheat on Miltank. And then the other option for not dying is to do Volt Switch into like pre-Para Ape Overheat. Or pre-Toxic, sorry, Ape Overheat. And then bait, I guess, Mach Punch Hitmontop or Bullet Punch Hitmontop or some of that nonsense, and it just didn't feel good. But we'll look at it for a sec. So, sorry, so line A, Cinderace, 1 HP, Flare Blitz, kill this fool with Choice Band in Blaze. Oh, right. And we send Altaria. And Altaria is go level 99, surely. Altaria is faster than Hitmontop, not dead to Crocodile. Yeah, so we pre-damage to get Dragon Rush or Dance, so it'll just be like top roll of Dragon Rush. Does Cinderace really do nothing except this reboot? Well, no. But here, I'll do a quick Cinderace thing. So, right, my approach to these... my approach leads me to not evolve things, because being underleveled at gyms is powerful, and I needed reboot in Juan's gym in Sootopolis when I couldn't... Right, you can't pre-damage. And Cinderace has been in the box in the builder, but I haven't needed it. So it's remained a level 80 reboot. The problem with Cinderace is that its power, you get a late game moveset. So mine has, it doesn't even have all this stuff because I caught it as a reboot. I have Jump Kick, Super Fang, Double Edge, Flare Blitz. So it's a Blaze Pokemon with Flare Blitz, which means you can't use use it. Blaze Kick would be fantastic, but I didn't get it. Because then I could do like Landsat Berry guaranteed crit Blaze Kicks and Blaze, and it would be a good mon. And it has no tech. It doesn't get Rock Tomb. U-turn is a scale that you're never spending when you catch this thing on 127, right? And my Cinderace is 119 base speed naturally, but I walked in with a GMO Ape who is faster with a plus speed nature. So it's a worse fire type than Ape in almost every single way, except at tanking fairy moves. So, does it do nothing? It doesn't do nothing, but when Flare Blitz is its only real stab, it's not a defensive Pokemon, it's kind of difficult to guarantee ranges and bait consistently when you're taking a ton of chip and you can never use your ability, right? So it's not a bad Pokemon, it's a bad Nuzlocke companion for all of those reasons. But it could also be champed, because at the end of the day, it's 119 speed and 116 attack is enough. And that, but you would need a Blaze Kick one for sure, I think. It's come up in a couple of battles, but it's been like tank a move, click Super Fang, switch out type of rolls. Again, so we send out Altaria, and Altaria is going to be baiting Dragon Rush, but not... This is actually really cool. So we're going to be one just above this Stone Edge in base form. And then we're going to Mega break the ankles of this fool with Pre-Burn Facade. Noivern goes down, no damage taken, and then Crook doesn't see a kill because we're not a flying type anymore, even though we were just barely out of its range. We also won't be dead to Bullet Punch Scizor, but we will be dead some of the time to Heavy Slam Mudsdale. Some of the time? All of the time. Because we're 84% minus whatever, 6%. But we can be exactly 202. We'll be one tick above 202, which will never bait Stone Edge 204. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to get Heavy Slam Mudsdale. On Heavy Slam Mudsdale, we're going to go to Goodra. Yo, what's up? Cameron. Do I ever get attached to a specific Pokemon? Absolutely, Merc. I think I am pretty well known for glazing a bunch of really, really mid Pokemon that have outperformed their traditional value for me specifically. So, Breloom, Trevenant in this run. I'm not Milotic. Milotic is actually that good. It is just underrated by everybody else. Breloom, Luxray, Eel, maybe Aegialola. I think Aegialola is that good too. I'm trying to think who else in my original run, but like, yes. Oh yeah, Jay is the Shiftry Glazer. You are in the right place, Hims. You know, Black Run one's got super attached to Herdier. No kidding, Herdier. Yeah, I do not have Herdier attachment. Caparaja's getting there with me. Tyrantrum has grown on me. Even though, right, these are not like amazing mons, but they're just like, they're guys that do their job. They do their freaking job. Ben! All right, friends. One, shout out to Ben, our graduate, our good friend of the channel, person I have taken to a date in real life. Ben graduated put in a lot of hard work, stopped going live to make sure that it happened, and is now moving across the country. So everybody in chat wish Ben well. Ben, as a hobby, also does blown glass and made for me this whiskey tumbler, which I already drank it, Ben, but I love it. And it arrived today. When the package arrived, I was working out in the basement, which is rare. My wife calls me and she's like, "You have a package?" She didn't say you have a package. She said, "Who is Ben from New Jersey?" And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "You have a package from a guy named Ben in New Jersey. What is going on?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a glass. Don't worry about it." And explained nothing. And now we're good. Please, oh my, pin that. Sorry, I'm pinning that. That's amazing. The funniest thing in this scene is seeing literally anyone say anything remotely bad about C-Dot, and Sleaze J magically appears like an NPC in a video game. In fairness, I don't think that Jay likes C-Dot. The cup's amazing, Ben. It perfectly holds my old-fashioned. One of the things that I don't like a ton of ice in my mixed drinks, so I used just a couple of cubes, and that means in my typical whiskey tumbler, it's I only have like a third of the glass filled, but the drink that I naturally make myself at home looks like a perfectly poured whiskey drink in your glass. So it is like could not be a better size. Buddy sent you new headphones during COVID. That's a homie. It ended up being a laptop problem. God, technology sucks sometimes. Blowing glass, yeah. Yep, it's a hobby. Ben, if you ever learn, if you get to continue that where you go, I would absolutely commission a set in the future. Let me know when you get settled. Laptop was old at that point, ended up getting a new one that summer, and the new one sucks too. Good old passage of time, yes. Yes and no, maybe, we'll see. I'm sorry, so where was I? Ben, we miss you in draft as well. Everybody that is a regular IB Wing chatter and myself got big W's this week in week 1 of season 3 of the Unnerved Division in Whole Core Draft League. It's a glorious day to be here. Oh, Gooey Goodra my freaking goat! What run is this? Where are you, Ben? You are still in NG++. What you have missed is largely me not going live. This run has truly been exhausting in a way no other run has. So this is 123 optionals. We are, here, I'll give you the box tour. We are 29 deaths and 10 missed encounters in. Space Tag and the back-to-back into Topolis Gym are the only 2 places I've been close to wiping. I think you were here in Seafloor Cavern. Juiced Flygon Glazed Dessert. I love Flygon is another one of my mid goats. So Ben, let's see, what have you missed? I don't know if you saw the Shelly, Ben. Charizard came to Admin Shelly, and I bug abused to get a chain kill for it, which was sick, and then sacked it immediately. So box tour. I think most of these guys you know. I don't think anything new. Oh, we got guaranteed Hisuian Zoroark and hit this guy with 0 defense and 2 special attack. It's come to like 3 fights, but it is my strongest ghost type, so it has randomly been useful. It took 2 on Veto too. We did Deathless. Yeah, oh, the Tabitha Heracross incident. Yeah, that Heracross would make my E4 so much easier. So part of the despair is deserved. Gooey Gudra has done a billion things for us. I've loved using that Pokemon, plus Altaria has been such a potent combo. Get Speed Drop, bait Earthquake, go Altaria, Mega, dodge Dragon move, miss range, kill anyway because we're faster. Oh, so satisfying. Enam, oh, we scaled, in fairness. We changed the nature. Wingull! We do not have a second roamer. Cinderace? What do you mean Cinderace? But we will be using and sacking Cinderace on this fight. We need a kamikaze lead. I think Cameron is almost done. Cameron and I were on a voice chat the other day trying to figure out his very difficult looking Reliant Ian. He has a modest rapid spin Excadrill and it doesn't kill anything. Smart Strike modest. I forgot that part. You're right, Cameron. I'm stealing your thunder. All right. So, funny enough, this 100 speed horse, is too fast for me. We need to slow it down. So we go Gooey Gudra on Heavy Slam, and then we bait Earthquake. And now that it's -1 speed, we can send in our Alolan Exeggutor, and Eggy Alola is just going to be Leppa Berry Harvest. We will Leaf Storm once, and then we'll just spam Recover until he's out of Stone Edges. And then once he's out of Stone Edges, we're going to kill with another Leaf Storm, and we're always going to bait triple Axel Hitmontop. I think you forgot about Tailwind, Choice Scarf, Max Speed, Hydreigon. Please watch the tips! I'm going to tease one, Ben. Cameron, do you mind if I play the Volcarona tech from Erratic Weather? I can pull it up for everybody here. All right, please hold. Ben this fight is usually done by just cheesing the Bruxish, and it still is, but in a totally new way. All right, let me find this. Unfortunately, but Cameron and I have a lot of messages, so I have to scroll a little bit to get this. All right, let's see how that looks. Oh, sorry, give me 1 second. Well, he hasn't gone in yet, so I can do that, and I'm gonna turn off my music. And then remind me to turn down the
I find
volume.
this
I'm
line
going to turn
pretty cool,
Cameron up.
actually. So this is not a true double. This is a left side, right side double.
Sorry, it's not cropped
They
perfectly.
lead with a colossal, and a bruxious. A bruvfish. Now, turn one.
Ads, wait a sec.
This.
Let me know, Ben. Cameron, this is, remember, we're not, this is not a negativity space. This is a positivity space with some fun needling when needed. So we like hearing your voice. That's why we're watching your video. Ben, let us know if you're back. I can't imagine I have that many ads, but I know they've been getting worse. I'm still set up for the minimum that you can do without getting ads on entry, but that's only so much I can do.
Little bruxious here is always clicking Aquajet into the Colossal because it is both.
Here, I'm
gonna
drop me down here so you can see as much as you
when
can
hit
see.
by a water move, and it has a weakness policy. However, we're not gonna allow that to happen. We're clicking Rage Powder.
Yeah.
To redirect the Aquajet into Volcarona, and we are clicking High Horsepower into the Colossal straight killing.
Rage Powder, chat. Come on, respect this. I'm not gonna. What happened to me is I saw this. Karen sent me the line, and I was like this fight's free. Like, what are we talking about? And then turn one, he clicked Rage Powder, and I was like,
now, this should always be baiting.
And then I was mad at myself for
Helios
thinking it was gonna be boring.
Fast kill. For a fast kill with.
That's what happens when you assume, chat. That's what happens. Turn one, Rage Powder, Ben.
Perfect.
Rage Powder, the Aquajet away from weakness policy. He's playing with VGC.
My Excadrill is Choice Scarf, so I am faster than Heliolisk. We are clicking Bug Buzz into this. And we are clicking High Horsepower again into Heliolisk, killing it. Because this mon is so cool.
I'm happy that I managed not to dox Cameron at all with our revealing the DMs. No DMs were revealed in the showing of this video.
What we should be seeing.
Guys, and I will do any and all reacts.
That's right. My Excadrill is pre-damaged.
Former stream watches, you name it. You want it, you say it, I will play it.
My Excadrill is pre-damaged to 257, so I am always showing. So I am showing slow kill Heat Wave to the Toucannon right now. So this should be Lapras and Toucannon.
Oh, Merc.
Show me Toucannon.
You're in that tough spot where it's like you keep coming back to run and bun, but you're playing other games in between, and run and bun like requires your full brain to have run and bun bug brain. You have to.
You're clicking overheat and it's dying. Now, Lapras
Gotta be locked in on it.
should see a slow kill with Weather Ball at 253. Weather Ball win roll it has killing rolls. So I'll be clicking it.
Also, shout out to Cameron for he's not always going live, which is that whatever, but taking the time to full on record and talk through his lines to share them with people like me that want to see him. Like, that's a lot of extra effort that not everybody would do. Like, most of us, once we're not streaming, we ain't doing that shit.
Say bang. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Beautiful. Now, this turn. So now, Nidoking comes out. It does not see a kill into Volcarona. Power into... Actually, and Caracasa is clicking Protect.
Just skipped ahead because it's a Protect turn. Oh, yeah. And he's got this sick Gallade.
Double target into Caracasa slot. Cool. Perfect.
I know, Ben.
Gallade
Yeah, I'm impressed.
a black belt.
Even though I enjoyed playing
black
offline,
belt
I did.
CC always kills Lapras. So,
But it's so much more fun to share my favorite books with friends.
And Carcosta is going to switch out for Hydreigon. Luckily, I think my Gallade is somehow only 2 speed, but yet it outspeeds this. It outspeeds Lapras by exactly 2 points. So, goodbye Lapras. I love this game. This game's so much fun. Alright, Nidoking is random targeting this turn. I'm going to do a safe thing and click Protect into Gallade to make sure that I am just never dead. And then Hydreigon is clicking Draco immediately. I just want to make sure
right?
If it targets Hydreigon slot, that is fine. Bang.
Besides sending it on Bell Stinger.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's completely fine.
I've never seen... We only get Mega Gallade for the Elite Four. Alright, and this has just got to be clean-up win.
Never did a crit. Swapping into here because...
We're swapping.
And that, my friends...
Draco had to kill there.
That, my friends, is Chase.
Did he use the Mega? I just don't remember. All I remember about Narth is that he was supposed to lose. I don't... The whole Glacia winning like
Easy
4
peasy,
50s in a row or something crazy.
Lemon
Or 1 in 4s. No, they were like 1 in 4s. Right? It was like full random and he got immunity. Crazy. W line. Alright, I gotta go here so I don't dox him. Not dox him. He does. I don't think there's any information that I can't share there, but still, DMs should not be on the screen. The other thing I liked about that line is, oh, mad love for Narth. I think there are a lot of Narth fans in this chat right now. But like in terms of remembering his Elite Four, that's the most memorable part of it. Not that the rest of it was bad, but when you have a fight where you are near wipe multiple turns in a row, and you need and you steer your way out of it, like that's peak. DMs are DMs for a reason, exactly. All right, hold on. I got to lower this volume or the music's going to be too loud. I'm trying not to hurt your ears. That should be okay. All right. One thing I really liked about that line is that it was a 2-trainer double, and he didn't clear one side and then do the other. He just went through the fight. He played it more like that felt like a VGC style battle. The slot issue, it happens, Ben. It happens. All right, so we got this horse. The horse is -1. We stall it out. We have more synths than he has stone edges. or if he just misses one, that always works. And then we get Hitmontop for Axel. On Axel, we go. Is it you? Indeed. Yeah, one of the things the first time that I wished I had ever gone live was the first time that I did Kathleen and Nicholas in Preston and Mora's gym, not Preston, in Moss Deep Gym. I couldn't figure out the Crobat thing. I wasn't a Sticky Barb gamer yet. And so I ended up nuking the Crobat and dealing with Togekiss and just had like this diverging line that definitely wasn't riskless, but like when is Kathleen and Nicholas riskless? So I cleared Crobat and Excadrill and then left Togekiss up and finished off the Cinderace side. And Cinderace was definitely clicking some random moves too. But it worked, and I was so proud of it. And then there was just no record ever, right? I never went live, I wasn't recording anything, and I was like, oh. Huh. Maybe I'm gonna have to do more than just play this game on my own and then say that I won. And I don't know, Ben. That's the other thing. Like, I'm so much a different and better player than I was then. Like, I have no idea if it was just like a garbage line or if it was like legit tech and I cooked. I did every one of those battles I routed normally than I abnormally relative to what I do now. Like the Imprison fight with Meowstic, I left Conkeldurr up. And oh god, that one was cool. I left Conkeldurr up and I swept the other side with Beedrill. Yeah, Volk has been my favorite. Favorite? I don't know. Gooey Gooch is probably my favorite. Volcarona has been the most important mon in my box that has tied everything else together. Every time I've had a problem, I have solved it with some version of like Encore plus Tailwind Volcarona. And then just sweep. I seem to remember this Hitmontop being a problem, even though I'm saying it's fine. I think I'm just going to recalc this fight. I really... I don't love... Like, 'cause Triple Axel into Mach and just kill me. And that's unacceptable. Now, I can Citrus to never be dead, right? I can Citrus to always be at, like, 50-something-ish. But then... it technically could just Axel into close combat and kill me. Even though I love Starmie, this is not a truly safe matchup. Yeah, let's recook this. I don't like my line. I think that my line wins most of the time, but if I'm straight up sacking turn 1, I can come up with a goddamn line that never loses. Know what I mean? Alright, can I get a bullet punch right away? 258. Anybody outspeed me at 258? No, hold on. 290, 269. Alright. Timid Enam is faster than Noivern. And is dead to Bullet Punch, dead to Heavy Slam Stone Edge. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So let's just say we sack. And we bait... Oh, we can't bait... I wanted to bait Bullet Punch Hitmontop to get another Gooey drop. Yeah, oh, and Cameron and I have different Volks, right? I have Tailwind U-turn Volcarona, and he has neither of those moves. He has, I think, Flamethrower and the Rage Powder. And it has flame charge scale, which I desperately wanted to use, but then I had to have Tailwind for a specific fight, and TM over scale, obviously. Heat wave. That's right. So he's done some heat wave double battle plays. Good call. Sorry. Thank you, Cameron. All right. Can I get a? Excuse me. All right. Oh yeah, when I'm really in the mood, I boot up the Zelda Lo-Fi. I grew up with the N64 Zelda, and it's amazing, as the Danger would say. Yeah, that stuff's the best. Hey, can I? What? Wait a minute. Why did I just get a banner in chat? Ben, did you do something? I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I got a banner like Ben did something cool, but I don't know what happened. Ben! Ben! Hold on. I'm going to regular Twitch. I must know. He subbed and it didn't tell me. It's just weird. A banner popped up and it was like, "Thanks for getting us started, Ben." And I was like, "Oh my god, did he sub?" But I don't know if it went through. Either way, thank you. Oh, it's so good to see all the goats in chat again. Oh, let me hit up Dylan. Oh, I need some real emotes. I need a Calc Doctor emote for sure. I need somebody with like a... Oh, we must watch the Goon reveal. You need help time to bust out. Museum Grunt Calc Doctor. Send it, Kasim. Send it. We must Doom Calc Museum Grunt.
Have Goon in the party by himself. We're gonna meet reveal.
Yes, Ben. I need a Calc Doc. I need a Pokemon dressed up as a doctor that fits the stream.
That's pretty cool. That's exciting. I did pull GC.
I need new emotes in general, but I definitely need a Calc Doctor. I also need like a little thing to play when the redeem comes in. I don't know how to get all those to set up.
We're fucking deathless, and Tyrogue hasn't been evolved.
I thought Milo too. I feel like Milo needs the little stethoscope with like a heart scale at the end of it.
Dog, that is insane, bruh. Let me get the Everstone.
Dr. Milo.
Please, game, bro.
Oh my god, Cameron's B is disgusting.
With Goon. I've missed with so many of the other Guts characters. I've only had one Guts Heracross. I've only had one Guts Kong. I've had plenty of them, but I've only had one of each, Ursaluna included. Please, reward us for that. Tyrogue would go crazy in the E4, it's very true. What level is the Evo, chat? I'm just spamming buttons. I'm genuinely asking. I've only done this twice. This is my third time. Zigzagoon Galar gets Sucker Punch at 43. Sucker Punch at 43. You learn other moves, but it's okay.
I can't wait to
Speed
see
up the
this.
process. Sorry, chat.
I can't believe I just got Calc Doctor from Museum Grunt. This is amazing.
Takedown's fine.
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
The IVs aren't that good. Also, virtuous as fuck. This whole team has been virtuous as fuck. I did not break any Nuzlocking rules. I didn't guy pack. It was Chin Chow on first.
Dylan came back mature. He went into the mountains, he trained, he found his center, and he has been pretty locked.
Okay.
He played PK for a month.
43 level. Evo.
He made some insane content and got nowhere because that game is brutal.
Mr. Krabs, start digging in your butt, twin. WCOM Sketty.
And now he is playing pretty good. I'm good for now, Jay. I haven't reached the level of commissioning work yet. Although, in fairness, I could definitely take the few dollars I've earned on subs and put it towards stuff, but I appreciate the offer.
We don't know until he's Goon, right? Obstagoon? Yeah, he's Gluttony, okay.
I'm with you, Ben. Well, I didn't try PK at all. PK, I don't need to try PK to know it's not for me.
Give him all of his moves.
I'll probably make it a redeem at some point, but I'm a one game at a time guy, and I need to finish this run and bun journey. Yeah, he's much better at just like telling chat to stop being douchebags, which I think has been healthy for him.
That would be Aura. That would be Aura, but no. Please.
Cameron, there's no requirement to do NG+. None at all. I did it. I love this game, right? So I wanted to play NG+. I knew I wanted to play NG+ before I was done playing the original run. And I had so much more enjoyment personally getting to experience late game as I think it should be. Late game without Urshifu and with one choice item is a challenge deserving of what led up to it, right? You worked so hard to get past Tate and Liza, and then Urshifu plus double choice item, and it's just like the whole game's free. Like, you can mess up, but like every box from there wins. Any box that makes it there wins from there. And so having to like scratch and claw and barely survive made it so much like the reaching the top of the mountain in NG Plus felt so good. He hit the guts! He hit the guts! I should have played the pop off. I'm sorry. All right. Next is Calc Doctor. We gotta hit this museum Calc Doctor. All right, team. What are we gonna do to beat Museum Grunts 1 and 2? Well, first of all, why are we delaying Lotad if we're struggling with the grunts? All right. First thing that you do is that you level this up into a Lombre. And now you have a level 17 Lombre with Mega Drain and Fake Out. I understand that everybody wants to Giga Drain delay, but you don't risk the run to Giga Drain delay. You want it? Run Turtle. Right, this guy's coming. Great. Found it. Solid. Send him in. Ads, no. Okay, who else we got? Oh, we got eggs. Oh, you have a good egg. That's HP Dragon, right? Calc Doctor for Cameron after this. Can I have this playlist? Hold on, let me get you the link. Absolutely, you can have this. This is just a YouTube lo-fi channel. Right, I'm playing their music for free on my stream. The least I can do is put the link out there for others to enjoy. We'll get you next, Cameron. Are we doing? Are you asking me to look at Relly and Ian again? All right, this is HP Dragon Primplup, right? 30 attack. No, I'll still look at it with you, Cameron. I'm good. I'm down. I'm down for whatever. All right, so we have Sandshrew does the lead. And Sandshrew also doesn't always bait Ancient Power, which is nice. Sandshrew is also a Steel type, and by being a Steel type, it means you are not dead to this guy. So let's do some. Hold on, Sandshrew, Alola. Metal Claw, Iron Head at 26. Bang! We got the guts! Oh my God! I'm not used to having mods. Thank you, mod W. Welcome in, Beast. We are Calc Doctoring Museum Grunts. Welcome in. I think... Wait, your Sandshrew came with Rapid Spin? I'm so jealous. I think we unironically drop Ice Punch because we'll get it back. So you say Secret Power this guy? And you have Murkrow dies, right? You bait double Nightshade, Ice Shard, Ice Shard. You're going to bait this guy for exactly Water Pulse. You do the Quillfish thing. Secret Power Quillfish. You can drop Bubble for that. You probably paralyze this guy. You'll win. And then one tech that I like to do is to switch in my Lombre on the Water Pulse if I can. with a Pecha. Well, you don't need a Pecha against Lombre, but you've got Mega Drain to kill, so if you get it low and it works out, great for you. Don't click Fake Out because of Poison Point. And then you're already on the field and you're not dating Ancient Power. But you could also just get Mud Shot. Yep, you outspeed at -1, so even if it Mud Shots you, you'll go again. And you'll beat this guy probably even if he would have to AP boost into crit. So those three beat the front. Your Sandshrew is immune to Marini if you decide to do the secret power thing, and you just have to switch out on Soaks. You're also probably going to have Quillfish left, who takes nothing and is immune to Toxic and can secret power. So you're like really, really, really solid. Your Lombre will probably have enough HP to do the Frillish, so that's also great. Sheer Force Timber. Okay. Your Whirlipede isn't the best. Who does Whirly? Oh, and we can even do the Remoraid thing here first, right? You have Remoraid for Psybeam, that does well. Your Execute is faster than Frillish, which is also great because you can like chip it with Primplup and then kill it with Bullet Seed. But Bullet Seed 2-hit only, it does 52, so it's not that reliable. How do we beat Whirly? I actually think so. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys seeing this? Are you seeing this Sandshrew domination? How much does 480 rollout do to Sandshrew? 480 kills you. Okay. We have a Shell Armor guy? We do not. So it's usually just throw Timber at the guy. And you can do the Rock Throw thing. Your Sheer Force, so Secret Power does similar damage but can't paralyze. Oh, it's probably just Costa. I always forget that Costa does so well here. Yeah, you probably just throw Caracosta at Whirlipede, and then you've backup Girder, because you're expecting Quillfish and Sandshrew to be able to do the Marini anyway. And then you bring Ekans as a backup plan, because Ekans has Bite, which can do big damage into the Frillish. You can Glare it. Yeah. Ekans is just generally useful into everybody, or you can bring Primplup. So there's your 5 are Sandshrew. I would go Secret Power, but I understand keeping Ice Punch as well. That's your choice. But to me, it's these 5. I try to get Lombre in on Skrelp, but making sure that I always kill when I do it. It's tough. If not, then you just go Orin. God, Primplup just beats Tortuga too. Yeah. Or you could throw, yeah. So, you got options. You got lots of options. Now, I would rather have a metal move. I think Ice Shard is going to be your best ice move anyway. So I think Ice Punch is less valuable than Metal Claw, but I could be wrong about that. I've never had early Sandshrew. But I'm pretty confident that this is a winning box for Museum Grunt. It's a little bit steery. You got to play it smart. You can't like speed through, but that'll win. I mean, you can always get Whirlybee can always just screw you, but it should win is what I'll say. Yeah, Sandshrew kind of the goat. Him, Jim Bob. Yeah, Iron at 26, so it's post Roxanne, but you know that your Roxanne job is Ice Shard. Cool. All right. And then Cameron. I have Cameron's box already. Let me get that pulled up. Cameron Calc Doctor is coming right up. Cameron, have you made any progress that I should take into account, or are we still like stuck trying to figure out how to use the lead we came up with before? Good luck, Kasib. Let us know how it goes. Square one. Oh no. All right. From Grunt 1 to Relly and Ian in Sun. Let's go. So the starting concept. So one, I just need people to hear me say this out loud. Cameron's 0 scale Beedrill. I'm sorry, 1 scale Beedrill because he U-turned. His 1 scale Beedrill is faster than Victory Bell with Chlorophyll in Sun. I just needed you guys to hear that. Is it cheating? Maybe. Probably. Cameron, I have a new idea for a lead. And it didn't work. Okay. Who else can Scarf? So, all right, so here's the lead we found before, chat. When Cameron and I were hanging out the other night looking at this, we have Caracosta, who can be pre-damaged to 30% with Citrus that won't activate because of Unnerve, which will let us protect in front of Aerodactyl and let us protect in front of Solar Blade. And with that, we can bring our good buddy Luxray. Yo, wait. What about Arrow? What about Aerodactyl? But sorry, Luxray is not dead to Solar Blade from -1 Victory Bell, and is not dead to -1 Stone Edge from Aerodactyl, but can either Nuzzle or Zing Zap or Wild Charge kill, depending on what benefits us, right? If we want to take damage to confirm a range for an enemy, if we want to, whatever. We want to kill, fast kill after Nuzzle the next turn. We got all kinds of options. So I thought Luxray plus Caracosta looked pretty good, but then for an hour we stared at it and got nowhere. So now I'm fresh. I'm the different day and I'm differently tired, and I notice that Beedrill is dead to everything and is dead to only Weather Ball. So if I can fast kill the Aerodactyl, I can U-turn for tempo and send in my Protect guy, which lets me protect on turn 2. I do remember that this Caracosta had baiting problems. Yeah. That low sweep, sun boosted Libero bug, low sweep saw kills when everything else sees kills. It's not perfect. But maybe somebody else can do the job. That's our Mega. Do we have anything that naturally outspeeds Aerodactyl? We have one Pokemon that naturally outspeeds Aerodactyl. $34. Instead of citrus berries, you could use one of the defense boosting berries. See, I'm not sure what that's in reference to. This is not my run, so we're before any of my stuff. There's no berries to use. Okay. What about Arrow? What does 2-hit Rock Blast do? 53. That's not enough. What about Rock Tomb over Stone Edge? I love this fight, by the way. 62 and 34 is not enough. Okay, you can't do it. So we could do Scarf, Thunderbolt, Electrode. Okay. Don't love at all. Go Scarf Draco. Where's my Sneasler or Urshifu? They all do it. Okay, okay. Hold on. So... it's tricky. It's a tough fight. No question about it. Okay. Okay, you're not fast enough. Do I have anybody that's faster than -1 speed Vic? Maybe you, who doesn't do enough damage. Maybe you that doesn't do enough damage. You that doesn't do enough damage. And you, who's dead to Solar Blade from full and slower with Scarf, right? Yeah, you're 3 points slower. Urshifu! 3 points slower. Lock in, man. Yo, O2, what's up? I'm doing great. It's a fantastic night. Doing a little Calc Doctor for our friend Cameron. I did some optionals, which I should save before I forget. As we continue slowly marching towards having to calc the E4 that we're ignoring. How are you doing, friend? Hope you're doing well. Can I bait Gunk turn 1? Let's look at different baits. What if I wanted to bait Gunk plus random Cinderace? That's got some potential. Okay, okay, okay. Is it possible? What baits gunk? A fairy type. Do a fairy type that's not a water type? Right, because the grasses, well, Trode. Assault Vest Trode? Assault Vest Trode baits Gunk Stone Edge. Hold up. Okay. Alright. So that would mean we can get a basically... Oh, I can't do Assault Vest because I would need Scarf on Arrow, right? Not Arrow, on Exca. Yeah. So no. Do we not have a way to bait Gunk Shot? What else? How else could we do it? We could resist everything. Okay, so Hydra does it. Hydra baits Gunk. Or Altaria baits Gunk. And Altaria has potential value later. So let's look at Altaria. Okay, so base Altaria baits Gunk Stone Edge. Cool. On that Gunk Stone Edge, we can go to Excadrill and we can speed control. The speed control that we want is going to be Nidoking. So Nidoking's going to click Icy Wind. Let's try this. Icy Wind's going to break the sash, do 25% to Victory Bell, and do 22% to Arrow. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, he's not going to have kills. L. Nido gets Icy Wind, yes. The Nidos get all the tech. Bang. The problem with the Nido lead is that Nido isn't going to be dead to Arrow, and Arrow could then click Protect turn 2, since Stealth Rock would sometimes be tied with it. So that doesn't actually work yet. Do we have a different Mon that can get speed control? Could I set up a Tailwind for somebody? Who are my Tailwinders? You don't have Tailwind here. You have Tailwind on Arrow. Is Arrow dead to anything? Arrow is dead to Stone Edge. High crit AI problems. Okay. I imagine every Tailwinder has that problem. Okay, we could... No. I don't think we can do anything with this. Right. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it wasn't a TM thing. It was a... Oh, Starmie. Scarf Starmie. Let's look at that. Point roll of Stone Edge. Starmie, no. Not quite. Okay, so that doesn't work either. So baiting Gunk doesn't do anything for us. Do we just have a fast kill? Do we have anything that just kills Arrow? Luxray just kills Arrow. We did that before. Does Luxray get Electro Web? I don't think so. No. Okay. All right, 0 fast kills, right? No way to fast kill Aerodactyl. No, you gotta, yeah, Cameron, you gotta play the fight in front of you. How about Icy Wind Gyarados? No, Gyarados baits Stone Edge. WP Chow Ref, though. Torterra dead to nobody. Oh, we talked about Choice Band Torterra, which was hilarious. Choice Band Torterra slow kills as well. You would regret losing the run if you didn't use the TM, though, Arch. Wouldn't you say? Okay. Now -1 speed. Okay, so 39. 39% on you. Go here. Fast kill. No, it can't fast kill, right? This problem would be that we nuzzle you to become faster with X-Good so we don't see Weather Ball, then you're not seeing fast killing to anybody. And if we kill you, then Victory Bell still sees fast kill. Okay. And that's our like only viable steel type. All right. I think I got to give up on that plan. All right, we do have Sneasler for baiting dual wing beat and nothing else, which has potential. Hold up. Sneasler gets Icy Wind because it copies Weavile's moveset. Also gets Ice Punch, but I don't think Ice Punch does enough. It does too much. Okay, okay. Choice Scarf. Sneasler. Well, close combat. Hold up. Hold up. Beedrill Sneasler lead. Go Mickey or go home. $73 and $34. That looks like a not a range to me. So we U-turn close combat Aerodactyl who can't protect, and we switch in on Weather Ball guaranteed. Then our Sneasler is -1/-1, which means not a whole lot. We don't want to bait anything there. Okay, so let's just say we send in Caracosta to bait Solar Blade. And this sees crit 70%. So we could be full HP and never bait Cinderace. But what would we bait instead? Well, actually, would Cinderace see... Would probably Coach. Could Pyro Ball slow kill only. So if we're getting sometimes Sharkin, sometimes, well, hold on. Wait a minute. Hear me out now. Caracosta in slot 2. Minimum damage is... Sorry, the damage we need to be above is 70%. But we want to get below 78. What's the crit range? It's 12%. And the range is 8. Yeah, 9 if we do Ursaluna. So Cinderace always sees itself as out damaging Caracosta. Can we fix that? We can fix that. Arch, do you have Rock Tomb? I'm sorry, not Rock Tomb. Do you have Rock Gem available? Because Rock Gem Caracosta out damages Protean, Bug, Cinderace, low sweep, and Mimikyu. Oh, but we wouldn't know. I think you have Rock Gem available. Okay. Let's do some math. Or let's just see if I can make the line work without it. Let's pretend that that works. That Rock Gem Caracosta is going to bait Solar Blade. And it's going to bait probably Luna, because Luna's faster. That doesn't work anyway. I was hoping we could bait Shark, but we're going to bait Luna, which is no bueno. Okay, Slowbro can do it. You turn to Slowbro. Slowbro baits Solar Blade, Sharpedo for Crunch. Right? Worst case is we take Weather Ball for 44%. Still always Solar Blade. 44% never dead to anything. 54% never dead. How about let's pretend that we're faster than this guy and look at boosted payback. I mean, I don't know how to deal with that. Boosted payback. I have no idea how payback calcs. I feel like it always calcs at 50 base power. And we switched in, so it really shouldn't. But so Slowbro should bait Sharpedo, Crunch. We can close combat, change the Sharpedo, go back to Mega B. Now you're -2, -2. You're baiting some kills from Victory Bell. Your base, you've Mega Beedrill in, who took that. And you're baiting Cinderace for always Pyro Ball into one of these slots? No, it could even be coaching. Yikes. Deathless, let's go, Kasib! Rock Gem Costa. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. I don't know, Cameron. I'm not getting any farther than I did last time. This is a tough fight. Sneasler Beedrill lead has some potential, but it's just so hard to get past the first couple of turns. So let's say it's Slowbro, and then we go to somebody else on Solar Blade. mean, everything that's taking Solar Blade is getting Cinderace, right? You simps were held up by a small child? Bums, the lot of ye. Bums. Yeah. Ooh, it's midnight. All right. Chat, we're going to raid out. I broke my habit of healthy ending stream times. We're going to get back to that good habit. Much love for everybody hanging out. The Redeems. Dylan for the raid. You're my goat. I can't wait to watch the Norman VOD. Let's go share the love with somebody else. Narth popped in and then went live, which is super classic. King went live. Is he playing Run and Bun? Hold on. King Nez. Let's do it. Have a great night, friends. Thank you. Yeah, speaking of things you're supposed to do to build your channel, raid people that you don't already know. I always raid people I know. Colt went live. Colt's playing Run and Bun? Oh, man. All right, good shout, good shout. Gotta raid Colt. Night, Young Bull. Or good morning. Shout out Ben.
How were the optionals going? I think you're on optionals. I was tuning in for a little bit there. You had the red, bro. We're back. We're back, brother. We're back. Got unfinished business in this game. So we're gonna see how this goes. Oh, so chillin', I got you, bro. Have you looked much at E4? G plus? Nah, bro. I'm gonna try this 1DR bullshit and see how far I can take it.